And now we're sitting here and we're listening to nonsense about health care. Where my colleagues on the other side of the aisle sit here saying, well, you guys aren't doing anything about the massive expensive cost of health care. Why do you think it's expensive? Because you literally cut a deal with insurance companies to run health care. You think that's going to run wild? Yeah. That's why they have 2,000% profit increases, and the American people can't afford to go to the doctor of their choice while we enrich insurance companies. And yet Republicans will complain about it, and then they'll offer milquetoast garbage like we're offering this week, and then go home at Christmas and say, look at what we're doing. We're campaigning on reducing health care. Well, congratulations. At some point, people will look at this body and say, maybe we should get rid of all 435 members of the House and all 100 members of the Senate and start over, because Congress is literally failing the American people. I yield back.
Attention, player haters and overrated disbelievers of all kinds. I stand before you today 10 toes down as the bearer of bad news. Y'all done fucked up.
What's happening? L.A.R. movement still moving. Now, the politics of stupidity. So, I'm glad I saw this. See, here's the thing. The vast majority of you adults right now who are all political, y'all retarded. Y'all using politics as a way to say, as a form of making more money than people, using politics to push your racism, using politics to push your anti-Christianity, anti-family. Y'all done use politics for everything else, but when it come down to the brass tacks, let's be real what it really is. Y'all are dumb, and y'all just wanted to be in a position of power and be on the side of people who's in a position of power to do dumb shit. I'm going to go back to Bill Clinton, because I'm going to bring this up to right now. Bill Clinton got in office because they were talking, because one of the things he had to do, let's break up the quote monopolies. Let's just say conglomerates, right? Because there was no competition in the marketplace. And because, so see, some of y'all don't realize, like y'all got an AT&T phone, but AT&T was the phone company everywhere. And then they had to break it up. And that's how you got Southwest and Bell and, other phone companies. Let's just say that. To the point that when we started having cell phones, that's why you had, Sprint, T-Mobile. Who else ain't in business now? Jesus Christ, there's a lot of people. Sprint, T-Mobile, Verizon, AT&T. It was about good 7 or 8 of them. Cricket got in there, boosting that because people started buying them up. Same thing happened with all forms of business. They were breaking up things so you can make the market more competitive and people will make more money. And the country was in a surplus. And then what did you have? People going, hey man, we need America, we need the government out of business. So you wanted to get the government out of business, right? So that's part of the Republican kick. Part of the Republican kick was, we need to get the government out of business. And the other part was F them gays. That's what this was really about, right? So that's how you got Bill Clinton, not Bill Clinton, but George Bush, And then, his first term, I ain't going to say much about because I'm going to be honest with you, 9/11 ruined it. His response to 9/11 was dumb as hell. And America's response to 9/11 was dumb as hell. And people said it back then. So now it's like, oh, you know what? Let's let these businesses do what they do, and let's go against the war on terror with the wrong damn country. So why we've been playing the war on terror? These old conglomerates became new conglomerates. Like, let me buy this guy up. See, the banks started buying other banks. The phone company started buying other phone companies. The insurance company started buying other insurance companies. And then all of a sudden, people go, damn, man, why the rates is up like this? What, man, your stuff keep going up. Your bill keep going up. Yes. Yes, for sure. And then people go, oh, the lenders kept going up. That's part of the too big to fail. AIG, the Enron scandal, that was a whole another thing. The Lehman Brothers, all of this stuff came from we want the government out of business and capitalism. Because let me rewind the tape. And I'm going to just say it as a black man, there's too many rich black people in the 80s, especially the 90s and the early 2000s. It was too many rich black people. People didn't like that. They're not going to tell you that. They're going to act retarded now. I don't know what you're talking about, man. This is America. Fuck you. I saw that shit. Y'all didn't like that shit. It was too many. And and what I'm talking about is, look at the documentary on Netflix about Eddie Murphy when he said, he became basically the first superstar that was black. Because they didn't know that, because part of it was racism, but at the same time, damn, these black people could make a lot of money. The NBA was going through the same thing. The music industry, Michael Jackson blew that door open in the 80s, but it just kept expanding to the 90s and 2000s. Business. Y'all forget, in that time period, there was the first black CEO of American Express. There was a lot of black business going on that we act like didn't exist. So we wanted to get the country, I ain't gonna say we, people wanted to get back to, we're gonna run the country, we're going to war on terror, but the war on terror was just, was the front thing, but the businesses, we finna get back to this conglomerate behavior. And now look where we at. Because everybody kept saying, hey man, we spending too much money on this war. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I go, oh, okay. Then Obama got in office. And y'all got mad about this healthcare issue. We need universal healthcare. And then because the black dude was doing it, oh, this nigger's evil. But all he was doing was a Republican thing that was Mitt Romney's care. For universal healthcare. But the niggers doing it. No. It's that, right? But part of this that people forget was, it was supposed to if we kept going by if the country kept going by the guidelines of doing it that way, it was supposed to save people on healthcare costs and bring down the deficit. Also, the other part of that was we were supposed to have a, what do you call that? It's not reconstruction, but a bill on infrastructure to fix the United States infrastructure. But the nigger is doing, the nigger wants infrastructure and goddamn healthcare. Fuck them niggers. That's basically what it was. That's basically what it was. And then you got Trump, office, like Trump, yeah, we're gonna reverse everything the nigger does. We're gonna reverse it. For my nice white people, we're gonna reverse it. It's like, okay. Then Biden went off and he just, he was out of it. He was just out of it. We're not going to do nothing. Bitch, I'm here. It took me 70 years to get here, bitch. I'm here. I'm out of here. Just somebody go do something for me. So didn't shit get done. Now, Trump is back in office. We're going to do a lot. But we ain't gonna do shit again. But you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get rid of them goddamn illegals. Okay, cool. So now that's where we at. And then people look up, damn man, why the bills keep going up? Cause you overlooked everything you were supposed to handle. And the whole time, ironically, the whole time, this is where you got all of these super PACs. That's when you got the businesses, like maybe making these conglomerates again. What we gonna do? We need to buy these politicians like hoes, because they hoes. We pimping these bitches. Insurance pimps. Banking pimps. Defense pimps. Architecture pimps. You know what I'm saying? Healthcare pimps. Communications pimps. And all of these senators, Republican, Democrat, ain't nothing but hoes with suits and blazers and pants and skirts. Nothing but hoes. You gonna give me some money, daddy? I'm gonna let your bill go through, daddy. It's gonna fuck everybody up, but I'm gonna have some bit rich. I'm gonna be rich, daddy. Let me do some insider trading, daddy. And all you goofy motherfuckers out here like, you know what? We need to make our country great again. Oh, you mean you need to make it Jim Crow again because your dumb ass don't know how to fix it. That's what you mean. Okay. It's easy to fix it. Should the black people tell you how to fix it? We could help you fix it, but why? Why? It's, you know, the answer's simple, but you can't see it. It's right in front of your face. No, we're brothers in arms. We're brothers in Christianity. We're Americans. Fuck you. Because you sold this country out every damn generation for your own selfish purposes. And here's the kicker. You don't call it selling out because you're selling out to your own people. That's why, in a general sense, white people complain about, general population of white people complain about everything in the world except for white people fucking them over. Because one day I'm going to be the white guy on top and I'm going to just fuck everybody over. I can't wait, buddy. Yeah! It's going to be me, bro. No, it's not. No, it ain't. Because the economy can't take it. Because you fucked it up. Because you didn't want to do right by the money in America because you didn't want other people who don't look like you to have money in America, buddy. So now nobody's going to have it, bro. Congratulations. So y'all stupid. See, you know, Representative Mr. Roy, his healthcare paid for it, and he knows something wrong with it. Like, what the fuck are we doing? There's going to be, in the next 5 years, a wave of people who became independent. The Republican Party and the Democratic Party will probably not last the next 10 years. Because, hey, you don't really have a plan. And most of the people who going to turn independent, they ain't going to have a plan either. It's just, it's going to take longer to buy all of them off collectively. Because all of them going to be hoes too. But that's just my personal, commentary on this political landscape. You tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Peace.